What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and EA is back at it again. Shout out to them, bro. They just don't care about anything with this gameplay. If a dude is throwing the ball through your body at least twice in the last hour, go ahead and like the video and just understand that we're all going through it, bro. It's real nasty work. So what I'm showing you guys right now is what you get after you get 20 wins in MUT champs. Obviously, if you get 16, you still get the pack. But some of you guys were asking about coin making methods and ways that you can come up by just not spending money. And the MUT champs, even though you have to finish it, it can be worth it because these players that you get out of this pack also quick sell for 100,000 coins, and then you get the additional packs. And I've seen people pull some really good stuff out of the touchdown packs, and there goes the 100K right there. So there's different tiers of it, okay, with the way that it works. I don't really know, you know, as far as, you know, what you guys do, how it works out or whatever, but it is what it is. I don't even know how the top 100 works. Like, I'm right there. Shooter's one of those guys. But none of this really matters the way that it used to with Weekend League. So you really only need to get 16. Typically, I'll get at least 16 or 17 regardless, but it's not something that gives you more benefit for getting the top rank. So it's not that big of a deal. All right. As far as all the games, if you guys come and watch me live, all my games are streamed live and everything like that, so you can learn certain things about the game if you're struggling with it. You having like defensive issues, like, you know, what plays work. You can see how I run my defense. My offense is pretty much a GmiasWorld streak. It's back, even better than it was in Madden 20. For those of you guys that's been rocking with me for a while, it's just more enhanced, bro. Like, yo, dudes get mossed instantly, and that's ultimately what goes on with it. So we're gonna talk about right now what EA tried to do, and we caught on really quickly with it. So you guys remember, right? We were talking about the fact of, you know, Fred Warner is a really good card, right? You know, all that good stuff, everything is good. We went and grabbed him. We got him for 2.1, and then I realized something, right? That Diablo that they give us, after you upgrade him, he gets lurk artist also. And it doesn't make any sense for us to get this 92 speed player when we can get a, what is he, 89, 90 speed Diablo, and he also gets lurk artist, and it costs us so much less because you need about 17,000 fear as a currency to upgrade him, and that's all you really need to do after you get to level 13 in the field pass. So I had to get rid of him because it doesn't make any sense. Even with a theme team and him being 92 speed, it's not comparable price-wise for you to keep him. It just doesn't make any sense. So what we did was, after we got the free Divine Diablo, we went over here. He goes, he's at 89 speed. That's fine. I don't even care. I'm not going to raid a theme team. I don't need all that. The bottom line is he gets lurk artist. So once they get lurk artist, even if you don't want him as a user, I don't even use him most of the time. I put him out in coverage. And yes, he has decent zone coverage. With the 90, you know, I showed it to you earlier right there, 90, and he has a 90 hit power. His man coverage is not too good though, I don't think. For those of you guys gonna be asking about that. Yeah, man coverage 62, but I very, very rarely play man coverage, so I'm not really worried about that. The big deal is this though, comparable, right? Even with the fact that he doesn't really have pass rushing stats, he gets the same amount of pressures and sacks that Fred Warner does. So realistically speaking, right, if you do have the Fred Warner, you may want to go ahead and get rid of him now before his price starts to come down a little bit, especially with the Legends promo dropping and other things dropping next week. Now, you need about 17,000 fear. You can quick sell the 87s and the 82s and the 84s, you know, buy them, quick sell them, get it up, and just finish up his actual power-up path and get that done and throw him in there. Okay, now, this is a bonus, right, for my Washington theme team dudes. Because I had no idea that this player was a Washington player. And Cody Barton is actually really, really good. Okay? And he gets lurk artist also. So there's a lot of other cards that are out there that is competing with Fred Warner and doesn't really justify his price. Because why would you spend 2.5 million on one card when you can get two for 500K? Because Diablo is pretty much free. So he also gets lurk artists. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys thoroughly why you put two lurk artists out there. Okay? When you have two lurk artists on the outside, everyone knows that you can't defend the flat. Go ahead and like the video if a dude threw right at your flat and you know your players just didn't do anything. Like, just go ahead and like the video. Like, he's in the flat, just like, yo, I'm in the flat, bro, and he's not doing anything. It's typical. It's an EA Sports video game, right? When you put two of them on both sides, and you start to, you know, use your quarter flats, you know, seam flats, hard flats, things like that, they start to actually animate. And I had to realize that, you know, just through playing the game, that there's a lot that goes on within it. So what I'm going to show you guys really quickly is this. I'm going to go over to the actual practice mode and just kind of give you guys some insight into what the actual setup is. Okay, now you don't have to run this. I'm not telling you to run it, but some of you guys are asking me about the reasoning behind why I do some of the things that I do. And like I said, I give a lot of this out to my members. If you're watching for free, it is what it is. But my members, I kind of go in depth with them just like this. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and you know, let them pick. I guess we'll just go a random play. And then defensively, I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna switch it the way that I usually have it, and then just put the guys where I need them to be, just so everybody is you know, situated where they're supposed to be, and then give you guys an assessment of what actually goes on. So we're gonna move the ball back a little bit real quick, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and you know, turn it and flip the sides real fast, and just give you an idea of what goes on. Okay, because you know, you have to be able to give yourself the best possible opportunity to get a turnover, because they don't want to pick the ball. And although they said with the patch that they were updating it and all this stuff, it's all lies. They don't really react to the ball any different, and they go for the swats. Okay, so we'll just let them, again, I'm gonna let them pick any play. Now you can see the way my guys are set up, right? You see how they're in quarter flats? You can do whatever you want with them. You know, this guy, he's in a quarter flat also, but I'm just saying you can go ahead and you can, you know, turn this guy into a seam flat. You could turn him into a hard flat. You could blitz him. You could do whatever you want. The bottom line is, why is he right there though? Wait a minute. Why is Haley in the game? I just took him out of the game. Why did that just happen? Hold on. Wait a minute. Didn't I take him out the game already? Why did it reset? And oh, because I switched sides, so they're saying that I have to do it again. I'm like, yo, why is that guy right there? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let me put the right players back, because I didn't have the right actual players out there. All right, now we go back. Now you'll see that my players have lurk artists, right? So whatever I put him in, it doesn't matter what he's in. He's gonna go and he's gonna animate towards anything. And it's both sides. Now you don't have to run penny. You could run 4-3-6-1. You could run whatever you want. I run penny because I like penny. You know, with college football, I knew it would be one of the better defenses, so I run it. You'll see the way they actually run and play. They run, what? He just got hit sticked and broke the hit stick? Nice work, EA. You can actually see that no matter what kind of thing, like whatever's going on, they actually play defense. So you can, you know, alternate and figure out how you want to do certain things, or, you know, whatever the deal is. It doesn't really matter how you want to run it. Just know that those players that have lurk artists, if you keep them on either side, they are more likely to animate in any situation. That's what the basis of it is. That's why I'm going out of my way to give those players lurk artists. So that's typically the way the setup would be. You want, no matter what coverages they're in, these outside players to have lurk artists. Once they have lurk artists, you're gonna see a lot more success on the field. Okay, now this is just a sneak peek into what my members get when we talk and we go over certain things, but I wanted to let you guys see it just overall to understand more, more of what the game actually is and why it's important to have it on your players. So if you're having trouble with animations and things like that, you're going to want to put lurk artists on your outside players. You can pick whatever defense you want, just make sure your outside guys have it. Obviously it's linebackers right now and not corners or safeties, so you're going to have to utilize linebackers in that regard, but that will definitely help you. I will recommend, again, I just showed you a couple players that you can use, just in that substitution phase of getting rid of Fred Warner. If you spent over $2 million for him, get your coins back so that you save in the end. Don't get fooled by EA. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. You have a blessed day. One love, y'all.